I remember when we were kids. They say we got one life to live. And when we grow up, we'll show love and give all we can give. Cause we got one life to live. And as the days and nights go by, I never forget, I promise I'll remember that till the day we die, I know you and I gon' keep on singing. As the sun goes up and the sun goes down, we gon' stay the same till our time runs out. Cause we live to love and we love to live where our hearts belong. We forever young. I remember when we were kids, that we saw magic in the little things. We used to look at the sky as the clouds rolling by and imagine that we were kings. And as the days and nights go by, I never forget, I promise I'll remember that till the day we die, I know you and I gon' keep on singing. As the sun goes up and the sun goes down, we gon' stay the same till our time runs out. Cause we live to love and we love to live where our hearts belong. We forever young. We forever young. We forever young. As the sun goes up and the sun goes down, we gon' stay the same till our time runs out. Cause we live to love and we love to live where our hearts belong. We forever young.
Never up, never down, never. Like a theme in a song, clever. Feeling high, feeling low at the same time. Feels so right, then I'm wrong, hoping I'll be fine. But I get up, I always do. I never think, I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump, oh what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. beat goes down. Feel the music on the stereo. Oh, oh. As we let the rhythm take control. We're gonna dance like we don't care. Keep on popping bottles like we're millionaires. Yeah, we're just getting started. Living for the weekend. Shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. I don't wanna stop right now. All I need is a drum with a heavy beat. Hit me with that future sound. It's time to let go. We're not going home. This feeling I can't live without. So shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. This is our party, and this is where the beat goes down. This is where the beat goes Let's make this night unforgettable. Oh, oh. Making memories we won't recall. One more song is never enough. We ain't gonna stop when the sun comes up. Put the night on replay, 'cause we never wanna lose this rush. Oh no. Shame on me, I'm a fool for the melody. I don't wanna
What do you mean a welfare check? Do you think I got missing or something? What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I was in the print room changing over a roll of filament. Thank you very much. No, we weren't able. We started it like we're running on time. Oh, we nearly are. But anyways, what's going on? This is Betty Big Bucks. Welcome to the stream. I just went to go and check on the girls, and then one of them ran out of filament, so I thought I better go and change it before we start the stream. But anyways, welcome. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. I enjoyed myself so much. Last night on the flights in New Zealand, I thought you're a concerned viewer. No, you were just telling me to hurry up. But I enjoyed the flight so much last night that I wanted to jump back into New Zealand again. And the aim was we're going to fly some A320s because I was going to set up the new Airbus gear that I got, but I didn't get time to set up the Airbus gear. But we're still going to go flying. I got the Toby to work properly though. It was all my fault why it wasn't working last night. But anyways, cleaned out glasses, ready to rock. No, they're not clean. You know as well as I do, it's such a pain in the ass. I don't know, but if anybody's got extra tips to keep glasses clean, I try everything. But for me, is I actually use some wipes, and I've tried many different wipes. But there's one particular one that works. But I get my glasses dirty really easy, so. Anyways, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. It is Wednesday. Feels a bit weird that we're like back at it again. But we're back at it again. But we've changed up delivery. What an operator error. Yeah, it was operator error because I hadn't actually... Because basically the Toby comes up as a control, or a method of a control. I got chip stuck in my mouth. And I forgot to change the profile to the aircraft, so it was working fine. I just didn't have the profile that I set up for it. So if anybody wants some good Toby profiles, hit me up. I'll send you mine. They're pretty cool. So anyways, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Mr. Evil. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Michael from Canberra. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. The stream. To the scream. Yes. The stream where everybody screams because Oz Flight Simmer can't fly, which we learnt that last night. Richo, what's going on? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Everyone says Richo. Mr. Marcus Simmer says good day, and everyone. Welcome, Mr. Marcus Simmer. I saw you popping in there before. Mr. York, I think, is Captain Rugby here, but I had to change my username for making music. Okay, no worries. Captain Kookaburra is here again. Welcome to the stream. Good evening, good afternoon, Mr. York. I'm going to get confused. I'm either going to call you York or Rugby. I don't know which way I'll go. But anyways, Matt Price, welcome to the stream. He says, hello, buddy. Mr. Benny Big Bucks. Benny Big Bucks only cares about two things. His big bucks and Oz's welfare, apparently. But I think his big bucks come first. Who else is lurking about in the stream? Let's go down the list. It's a pretty quiet night for a Wednesday night anyway. Mr. Joseph Jolly, what's going on? It says morning all. Must be an early morning for you, Mr. Joseph Jolly, but welcome to the stream. Mr. Simblitz, glasses clean, ready to rock. I believe this is like the first time I haven't spoken to you all day, ever. Welcome to the stream. Mazda, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you. Who else is lurking about? Now, to dim sim, I've got caught in my teeth. I need to go and get it out. It's annoying me. Century Cap, what's going on? Says morning. And Kangas here says hello, everybody. Welcome. Good evening, good afternoon to you all. I think I've got everybody that was lurking around. We'll have more that pop in, but you know, it's Wednesday, and looks like it's going to be a quiet Wednesday, but that's all right. All right, so I've decided, everybody, is that we are going to start doing our Twitch streams very, very soon. And our first Twitch stream at night is going to be on Tuesday night. So we're going to make, I'm going to start off and going to make Tuesdays a designated Twitch stream night before I get into the multi stuff and whatever. So if you want to go and catch me stream on a Tuesday night, I'm going to be over at Twitch. So you can go and check me out over there. I don't know when it's because the thing is, I could start doing it next Tuesday, but then the following Tuesday I can't do it. So I'm like, do I just wait 2 weeks and then do it the one after that? Have you seen Metas' latest video? No, I haven't. Is he pushing back? But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know when we're gonna do it, but yeah. So, but I've gonna just basically do that stream is going to be terrific Twitch Tuesday. It's gonna be on Twitch only. What is Twitch? Yes. First push. Oh, okay, cool. Always knew he was gonna have a baby sometime. But yeah, so I decided that today is what I'm going to do. And then we'll still stream over on YouTube 3 times a week. I don't know. I think I'm going to try to bring back Saturday mornings again. But we'll still do Wednesdays and Sundays and another day, maybe Saturday mornings. But anyways, Tuesday evening seems to work all right. And then I'll start doing the multi-streams a little bit later on, but first couple of streams are just going to go over solely on Twitch on Tuesday. So yes, are you going to do Twitch? Yeah, we've been talking about it for ages. I wanted to do it, but I was waiting for this new PC build, and then I was going to go, are we going to go dual PC, or are we just going to go the one PC? But we can just do the one PC because it's got enough power to do it, so to speak. And I've just got too many projects on the go, because I've got to go and set it all up for scratch, because I didn't bring any of my Twitch profiles over from the old PC, and I can't be bothered plugging it all in just to, you know what I mean. So yeah, bloody hell, may as well stream every day at this point, right? You know, well, I've just got to make up for all the times I haven't been streaming. I've been very, very inconsistent in streaming. But we're trying to make amends to that. I spend more time watching streams over at Twitch than what I do on YouTube. We just stream on YouTube because this is the home of who's touching my plane. Someone's touching who. Oh, we're touching wingtips here. Hang on. Look at this. We're touching we're touching wingtips and tails. Now they disappeared. But yeah, I spend more time supporting streamers when I'm watching streams on Twitch than YouTube, and that's because there's more variety of streamers over there. I watch more than Flight Sim when I go over there, and Yeah, it's just the way it is, really. There's not too many people streaming on Twitch at this time of the night. There is sort of some of our US friends during the day, but there's just more people over there, and there's always generally something on. So as you guys know, a bunch of you guys know, you're over in Twitch. You see me over there. I'm always over there. So you were a kind of, you know, where that, but no, the bathtub stuffs. No one does it anymore anyway. Evening at work, great. He says, as my rooster crows. What's going on, Century Cap? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, so we'll do designated Twitch Tuesdays. What is it? What is it? Cheap ass Tuesdays? Tuesdays used to be the cheap ass day, didn't it? For takeaway Tuesday, cheap ass Tuesdays. I don't know. I don't know. They have T-Pan over there now. He's always been over there, though. We just only found out about him when he started streaming Microsoft Flight Simulator. Movie night. Yeah, Twitch. What is this magic? It's not like I haven't not been talking about it. Taco Tuesday, yeah. Like, I don't know how this is not news, because I've been talking about this forever. Love Twitch mods tools way better than the YouTubes. Yeah. So, but yeah, but if you only watch YouTube stuff, don't worry, none of that's going to change. So, but I've been talking about this for ages. I've just sort of confirmed. So I've just got to set the date for when we actually do it. So, yes, we'll still set up over there. I just got to fire it up. One thing I want to do is, I'm just going to do this in the background while you guys are on the screen, is I haven't uninstalled GSX yet, so we're still going to run it. But boarding passengers, I've got that as, and just change these settings to normal. Let's do that. And I'll start the boarding straight away. I thought you were already doing a multi-streaming. We already did, but I can't multi-stream at the moment because I lost all my settings because I didn't bother bringing all my stuff over. So how is the hack? I think I remember him, some streamer from years ago, heard that he did 100k and the proof is gone. The Tuggy's going to send you into the building. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, let's jump into the sim. What is SimBrief got me going at? What time are we flying, Mr. SimBrief? What time is it? Let me just go new flight there as well. Cool. How long will it take Oz Flight Simulator to grab the Twitch settings? No, it's not just that, though. It's the whole OBS thing that I've got to go and play around with. But the thing is, right? The thing is that I'd go and stream there on Tuesday next week. But maybe I should just, I don't know. We'll see how we go. But then I have to miss the following Tuesday. I don't think that's fair. Or it just seems really weird. So I don't know. I'll decide over the next couple of days if we're going to start this Tuesday or I will start. Where's the calendar? Because I can't on the 17th. So we could start it on the 24th. We'll see. We will see. Maybe we'll just do a Twitch test Tuesday on next Tuesday. We'll call it the test stream. That's what we might do. Anyways. Alrighty. Yeah. So we're going to fly up to Christchurch, where they have earthquakes up there, is the plan. And then we're going to go fly up to Rotorua. I can't remember. If someone said it to me, Testy Tuesday. Well, the Sims always got me by the testicles. Just saying. But yeah, if someone actually said the word, I'd be good to go, but I can't think of it. Who we got over there? We got Mr. Unlicensed over there. We got Lobster over there. Simblitz is there. Captain Kookaburra is there. I can see you today, Simblitz. So PC Restart does all sorts of wonders. PC Restart brings all the pilots to the yard. Marcus Simon and Kanga's there. So that's what's going on. And we're going to get things fired up, and we're going to start boarding quickly. Mr. William Kelly, good evening to you. See, we have already descended it to the family and friend. No, that is a body part that should not be a naughty word or anything. It's a body part, and all males, well, mostly all males have them. So, yes. Should have just said bowls, chocolate salty bowls. Anyways, it was Simblitz's fault. He said testes, so, or testing, anyways. But yes, it didn't last very long. That's all your fault, Mr. Simblitz. You started that. Alrighty. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Let's get to some business. Get some stuff. Switch on. And let's do this, and this. And I've got the sim set on live, live weather, but not live. I've got it like 7:30 in the morning. Sorry, not sorry. Yep, forward as much. All that's coming together. Yeah, we know about that sort of stuff. Let's just make sure. This doesn't want to work. It's working before. General Toby, that's the one. Doesn't want to go to the plane. Oh, alrighty then. Now it wants to work. Now she wants to work. No. There we go. Oh, you stupid thing. Every time I stream, this thing plays, it cracks the shits. But when I don't stream, when I'm not streaming, it works. What is the GO? Every time I stream, my Toby doesn't work. When I'm not streaming, it works. Let's see. I might have put it under that profile. Oh, this is ridiculous. Every single time. It's driving me nuts. Let's go that back to this one. Hang on, let me see if this one's got my settings. How come we're not coming up? Oh, this is rubbish. Chase plane is also good for the flu. Isn't it enabled in the drop down? It's not, literally, I tested it like not so long ago, like hours ago, and it worked fine. It is giving me the poos. I literally just tested the stupid thing, and it was like perfect. All right, so that one's not it. Let me go to this one. That one's the one that it should be on. Cool. So if we go save that, I don't know why that's on a generic name. But now the buttons aren't working. Oh my God. Literally, it was just working before. Literally, it was just working before. This just gives me the shits. You're not, you got your eye tracking set to 1. Yeah. It works fine. Fuck, this stuff pisses me off. I literally just had this working. Oh, now I'm waving my head around like an idiot. Come on, Toby. You fool. I could probably just go and change all my settings again. Hang on. Yeah, bear with me. I'll just go and change this profile to my settings. Give me a second. I've got to go and get a copy of my settings. So I can get them the way that I want them. That will go to 1. Next one. No. Yeah, let's just apply it to all aircraft and call this a new one. Oz's flight simmer Toby. Let's just do that. Some background music in the middle here. My tracking I do as 19. Head tracking is 1. You should try these setting simplets. They're pretty good. Center stabilization is 25. Head tracking sensitivity at roll is 1. And positions 1. And that's there. So now, did that save? Yeah. So in theory, yay! I just got to straighten it up. The reason why it's not turning properly to the left is because the way where I've got actually my Toby position, but that'll work all right. That'll get us there. All right, we'll turn that off for now. Cool. All right. I don't know what happened there. That's a pain in the backside, but anyways. You prefer, yeah, well, it depends. When you put the settings as 1, it takes like the eye tracking stuff away. So you can try those settings if you want. I can send them to you and you might like them. If not, don't try them. But completely up to you. But it works for me. So no smoking is going to switch on. All right, let's go over to what are we actually doing now? I don't know. I forgot where we're up to already. I don't want to do any of this whatsoever. There we go. It's always the way. Stuff just doesn't work when you pop on the streams, but when you try stuff, stuff just does all wonderful things. Chase plane is also good for the flu. I need to do something about my my mic and the background stuff if it's picking me up with the sniffs. I looked at. It really looked like that. Looks like I did a line of something before we did that that part. ANZ 7766. There we go. I don't know cost of index or any flight level is going to be 31. Cost index is going to be 5. What we actually will start doing though is we'll start boarding straight away before I even bugger eyes around with anything else. Request boarding. Cool. So we get that going there. Cost index 5 and 31,000 as we fly to the east. And winds, let's request that. Yes, we do. Board the crew. Both. Thank you. Thank you. Cool, 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 and cool. That's all in there. Hunky adory. And so how's everybody's day been? Has it been good? Do not review your own stream. We can't hear you 5 inches past the mic. Hey, do you not review your own stream? We can't hear you 5 inches past the mic. How do you mean 5 inches past the mic? Like, that's past the mic. You mean 5 inches back from the mic? I do go and review the stream, but the difference is if you're watching the stream through a TV, it's completely different than watching it through having headphones on. Oh, we're going to open up some doors. But the problem is, I'm like Headless Chook. I move my head around so it goes outside the microphone pretty easy. And now at the front. There we go. I'm on speaker, so it could be that. Yeah, so if you're watching on speaker, it's totally different on speaker than what it is. Like, the music sound levels are different. Engine sound levels are different. I'm waiting for... Oh, hang on. What else? What else? We're opening. Be patient, peoples. But yeah, it's all different. And it's tuned for headphones. Wouldn't be surprised if you're racking lines before you go live. Mate, how much money do you think I have? I don't have that much money. I definitely don't have that much money.
LD short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information November. Invercargill Airport, information November. 0856 Zulu. Arriving and departing runway 4. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 10. QNH 1019er. Transition level 140. Bird activity in vicinity of airport.
Oh, nice.
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information November.
I'll be back. I think one of the dogs needs to go out and have a whiz. I won't be a second, guys. I don't know if you could hear that. That was young Kirby cracking the poos. She was actually just barking at the neighbours out in front of their house across the road. So, what are we jumping on, Tower? I think that's what we're jumping on. Classic doggo moment. She's still barking. I even opened up the door so she could see what she was barking at. There we go. Crew's just jumped on board there. We can close the back one here.
New Zealand 1411, please show me the way for my IFR clearance to Christchurch.
Stand by, you're number 1. New Zealand 1411.
Hey, Mark, what's going on?
The Loop 3 proper departure, then as filed. Departure runway 4. Initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 125.39 or squawk 4216.
Your seatbelt can now be fastened, ready for departure. This is
Clear to Christchurch via the Abdullah 3 Papa departure, then runway 4, will climb 4,000 feet, departures on 125.39, squawk 4216.
That's Mr. Blitz there. Looks so the model matching's working. Tower, this is Air New Zealand 7766. We are at a stand that we don't know where we are, but anyways, we just want to grab our IFR clearance to Christchurch, please. I don't even know what stand we're at. Stand number 5.
Clearance
we need to remember that.
You're number 1.
Did you hear that, Mr. Blitz? Number 1. I think he says that to everybody, though.
New Zealand 7766, Invercargill Tower, cleared to Christchurch via the Loop 3 Papa departure, then as filed. Departure runway 4, initial climb to 4,000, departure on 125.39 or squawk 5671.
Alright, so 4,000. We're just going to put all this in now. Cool. Clear to Christchurch by the Abdullah 3 Papa departure, then as filed. Departure runway will be 4. Initial climb will be 4,000. Departure frequency will be 125.39 and squawk 5671. Air New Zealand 7766. Forgot who I was for a minute. Forgot who I was. Passengers boarding in 2 minutes. Hurry up! Hurry up! So we've got these passengers.
7766, read back correct.
We've got these passengers on normal. So we'll see how normal's going to take. There we go. That's all in there. That looks all right for now. Just watch the spaceport short. It looks incredible. Yeah. So they've done like 3 videos in total. I only included a snippet. I just go. Oh my god. Oh no. So I have 2 things in my stream. I've got the OBS part of the stream up, right? And then I have the preview stream up on YouTube, right? The preview stream runs about 5 minutes behind. So I just saw someone walk into the room, but it was me walking in the room before, and I thought someone was coming to hit me over the head. And I was like, oh my god, I just gave myself a scare. But it was just me. Oh my god. But they did 3 videos of it. I gotta go. If you go and have a look at the credits, Captain Sim's got something to do with it. So I don't know if they've used the Captain Sim space shuttle, because remember he did a space shuttle. But anyways, his space shuttle does look good. But yeah, but the interesting thing is they're actually going to make an SDK, so maybe we might get some more space stuff in there. So it looks very promising anyway. So yeah, I just jump scared myself basically. Where are these guys walking from? Are they just going to magically appear there? Oh, there we go. Hopefully it won't take too long this time. Anyways, let's go and grab our balance. Let's load. No, you need to set the fuel target before load. What do you mean set the fuel target? Let's just send to the McDo. It's all there. That's cool. And we'll grab our pref information. Runway. Oh, there's a reason why none of this is actually working. Because I haven't imported anything. There we go. It helps if you actually do that sort of stuff. There we go. Resend load sheet. Then load the aircraft. Instant. Then we'll send it to the McDo. There we go. Holy cow. We would have had a big problem. A big problem. Would have run out of fuel. Wind is not available. Come on, man. All right, I'll just get my own wind here then. Shall I? I did put the wind in there, but anyways. Let's see if we can actually get it. I'd like to think it was a frying pan. You're so nice. So nice. It is 1019. And then temperature is going to be... actually, let's do the wind. The wind's going to be 240. Oh. 240 at 2. Enter. And I don't know what the temp's going to be, though. What was the temp? Visibility, temperature's 15 degrees. Let's pop that in there. Give me a calculation. There we go. Send that to the McDo. We're all good. There we go. Oh, we're boarding from the front and the back, and I don't have the door open because I'm a bad pilot hostess with the mostess. Better open that door there. There we go. Hopefully it won't take too long. My performance calculator isn't working either. Yeah, so you, if I do this, I'm just going to copy and paste the ATIS into the chat, and you can grab all the information. Oh, no, it's not going to let me do it. Hang on. I'll just grab the information that you'll need to do that. That should... There you go. That's the ATIS. That'll give you the temperature and the... Will that give you the winds? Hang on. The winds are... Hang on, I'll give you some other information as well. There we go. I'm grabbing all this off... whatchamacallit? SayIntentions. The murder was the Mr. Wasp in the streaming room with the frying pan. Yep. I'm sure there's going to be a video about this. What's this guy doing down here? He's stuck. Oh, no. That's who's that? That's Lobster. That's Lobster. Hang on. Oh, hang on. My controller's not on. Oh, no. It's not going to let me go. Now we're moving super slow. Hello. Oh, I'm not even... No, I can't. It's going too slow. I was going to go out there and tell Mr. Lobster off, but I'm not even going to worry about it. So, obviously, normal mode's still pretty slow for flight simming to load the passengers, but we've got 50 out of 40. At least it's not as packed as what it was, and it is going up quicker, though. All right, let's go and turn the beacon light on and get the APU ready to go. And we'll get this up and running while we are boarding. Better listen to that. Lobster's just cutting through the where everybody else isn't allowed to go, so he's just cutting through. Well, so are they actually. Hey, what are you doing? They're cutting through. Obviously, the profile I put in here doesn't work. It did say it was a 2020 profile, so obviously the 2020 profiles don't work in 2024. Carnage. No queue jumpers. Yeah, we've got a couple of queue jumpers. I don't know. They're just a bunch of weirdos, to be honest. Alrighty, that's available. APU bleeder can go on that. So now we're just we've got nothing to do now. We've just got to wait until we can get going. Let me on the plane. We don't want your type on the plane, sir. We don't want your type. Look, you can't even walk properly. You're like skipping. There's another loser over here as well that can't walk properly. Haven't you guys got planes you could be going to? What do you have to harass me for? Are these passengers for Air New Zealand or Jetstar? Well, I think these are Jetstar passengers. I think because they're twerking and tweaking. They're definitely Jetstar. Definitely Jetstar. Yeah. We're waiting for more people to pop on. Obviously, we need to speed this up a little bit more. The back door's closed as well. That's not really going to help. Why are they both... They've both closed. I don't know why they both closed. So we've got 80. We've got 60 to go. Popping in from thin air. Yeah. I did put a profile in here, but obviously it didn't work. The profile I put in there for Christchurch is a 2024. It said it was a 2024/2020 profile. So we'll see how we go. 60 to go. Yeah. And I even increased the speed on last night. So, yeah. If you want to take off Blitz or I don't know, taxi or something, you might give us something to watch while we're not doing anything. I do like that livery though. That is actually directly from Phoenix, that livery. I call BS on that, mate. Speed them up even more. I don't think once they're boarding, changing the setting, I don't think it speeds them up because we did that last night and it made no difference. That's why I haven't gone and changed it. So I had it on sparse, but now it's on normal. It's still not quick enough. I guess it's quick enough if you wanted the immersion of people boarding, but for streaming, you guys whinge and complain if I take 5 minutes to start a plane, let alone half an hour.
Tower, New Zealand 1411, we're board waiting with the company, so we're going to request some run-up tests on the runway, if that's alright.
Run-up tests.
New Zealand 1411, run-up test approved. Hold short of runway 04 and advise when ready.
Are you going to do some aborted takeoffs?
Do some takeoff roll test as well on the runway, just to burn some time, I guess.
New Zealand 1411, runway 04, backtrack approved. Hold short of runway 4 and advise when ready for takeoff roll tests.
Geez, they let anybody do anything here in New Zealand, don't they? Even pilots that got their pilot's license off the back of a Wheatie box. AKA Mr. Lord of the Rings over here. Off you go. Go and do your aborted takeoff tests. Captain Kookaburra says, "Oi, I was flying on Jetstar the other day." How was the Jetstar flight? Man, those Jetstar A320s with the CFMs must be getting pretty old now.
New Zealand 1411, can you repeat that?
How old is the oldest A320 in the Jetstar fleet? Based on the data, late 2023, the oldest Airbus A320 operating on the broader Jetstar group is approximately 18 to 20 years old, which is specifically older units like the Victor Hotel Uniform Victor Quebec, having first flown in April 2005. While Jetstar Asia maintains a fleet with an average age of around 12 to 13 years, some older A320-200s remaining in service across the group. The average age is 12.2. Replacements. Jetstar is actively replacing its older models with A320neo aircraft. How many A320neo aircraft does Jetstar have in its current fleet? Jetstar currently operate 5 Airbuses, A320neos. So they really haven't even started replacing them. How many aircraft in total in the Jetstar fleet?
New Zealand 1411. Are we
So
able
out
to
of our-
back taxi down the runway for a full-length runway test?
So out of 115 aircraft, which is including Dreamliners, because they've got some Dreamliners in there, they've only swapped over 5 of them. Actually, how many Dreamliners do they have? How many Dreamliners does Jetstar have in their fleet? So they've got 11 Dreamliners, so 115 minus 11 obviously is 104. They've replaced it. So they've got 99 aircraft that they've still got to replace. It's awesome. I was on an A321 XLR. Yeah, okay. I need to get the split, but doesn't look like they've replaced many of their aircraft. Well, only 5. So, yeah. Oh, there we go. We've boarded, everybody. We're boarded. Maybe that's how we need to kill time in the future. Just ask AI some aviation questions. Yes, we're closing. Put a little something fun in the general chat on the Discord. Yeah, possibly. Oh, you did. I put something. Oh, here we go. I've been hit by a flying pan, probably. Why am I wearing the jail shirt? Caloundra Psych Ward. I love it how you keep putting different friggin' things on the cups.
Tower, Jetstar 1411, Jetstar, New Zealand 1411. You might want to mow the grass on the runway here. It could be a bit hazardous.
New Zealand 1411, can you repeat that?
Oh, looks like we're going to be starting.
You might need to mow the grass on runway 04.
Tower, this is Air New Zealand 7766. We are ready to push back. I don't know if we're going to need a tug, but is there even a tug out here?
New Zealand 7766, pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback approved, face northwest, Air New Zealand 7766. Alright, let's get the... Oh, the beacon light's already on. I am going to turn on the hostesses with the mostesses. And we are going to just use the GSX pushback tug. Today, prefer for pushback and departure. Buffalo Airways does not worry about such statistics. Buffalo Airways? How did we get onto Buffalo Airways? We were talking about Jetstar.
New Zealand 1411, we're holding...
Was that a dog? Did Simplets just get attacked by a dog?
New Zealand 1411, hold position.
It sounded like a dog was biting him.
Please don't hesitate to reach out to any member of our friendly crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today.
Disregard that for a second.
I don't think we've got a tug.
New Zealand 1411, can you repeat that?
I don't think we're tugging. All right, we're just going to go and start our engines, and here they're all on. Cool.
New Zealand 1411, we're going to need a minute in the flight deck, please.
Oh, that is too
New Zealand
funny.
1411, say
I
again.
can't believe you let dogs into the cockpit. All right, let's start some engines, shall we?
New Zealand 1411, we've got a slight issue of a loose 2 dogs in the cockpit at the moment, causing havoc. We will need to wait approximately 2 minutes.
New Zealand 1411, roger, hold position.
Pilot therapy dog, yeah. Yep. It's Sid Blitz's assistant dog. That's what it is. All right, we got fuel. No, it's cited dog for blind pilots. Dog for blind pilots. Yep. Oh, too funny. All right, engine number 2 has started. Engine number 1. Poor old Mr. Simblitz. He did one stream and he's not gamed to stream again. And we were even nice to him on that stream. We weren't giving him too much trouble. So I'm looking forward to him to stream some more. Engine number 2. Soon. TM. Yeah. Is that the flight sim soon? which could be anything. Well, we've got to do that as well. I'm going to just flick that across now. I remember. Waiting for that to become available. It is the flight sim soon. There we go. That can go off. That can go off. And that can go on there. Tower, this is Air New Zealand 7766. We're at gate number 5, ready to taxi runway 4.
New Zealand 7766, runway 04, taxi via hold short of runway 22 left, then Alpha.
Taxi runway 04, hold short of the runway 22 left, and then Alpha 7766. So I think there's no taxiway here, so it looks like we'll just be holding. Even aviators and legendary YouTube influencers. Where's the legendary? Where's the legendary influencers? Definitely not here. There must be some in the chat though. What's going on, Mr. Bubba Von Braun? I thought we had left. No. I had to go and sort out the dogs. Then we had to wait for people to board. So yes, the lights are dimmed. Yeah, well, you know, they dim and then they brighten up and they dim. You know. Lifo Defo, not little old me Shane. Hey Ali, what's going on? Welcome to stream. Are you in Ali? Are you in the right account today? Don't worry, we've all done it. We've all done it. All right, let's get ready to taxi. I got to take off the shoes because I only fly with socks on. Yeah, I'm on my personal account today. Guys, if you don't know Ali, go and check her out over on the land of Twitch. I think I've got an exclamation mark Ali, if someone wants to punch it in there. I'm about to land, yeah. Because Marcus wets the bed, you know. He can't fly in the group. He's still got to follow the strict German culture of down the line. There's no deviating to the right or to the left. It's down the line. No smiling. No one's allowed to smile or have fun either. Did I say that? All right, let's go. Hi to Poland, says Mr. Milky. Welcome to the stream. G'day, g'day. Hope you're doing well. I'm just going to move over here. Exactly. I get a little I get a little bit of joy whenever I have
New Zealand 1411, we have found the doggy treat, so we're now safe in the flight deck. We're still holding in position runway 04. We're ready to rock and roll.
No dogs underneath the rudder pedals.
Winds calm. Runway 04, cleared for takeoff.
But I love it with FS Mods when we get an inquiry from one of our fantastic German customers. I love reading them. Which we actually German, which I've said this before, but the German community is massive in the flight sim world. I think it's the second highest. Holy cow. Ha 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 ho!
New Zealand 1411, runway 04, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, hopefully put a plastic bag down on that seat, that's for sure. Holy cow. Was that Simblitz? Yeah, I see where the gets his reputation from. Yeah.
66, cross runway 22. New Zealand 1411, contact departure.
I'm not crossing any runway at the moment, Tower. We've got planes on the... Tower, this is Air New Zealand. We're holding short at 22 because we've got some planes taking off on the active runway. Like, are you in the tower, my friend?
New Zealand 7766, runway 04, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
Oh, listen to that.
Departures, and for 1411, we might need to get a company to come service these seats because that was a little too close for comfort, and we need a change of hands. But we'll contact departures 1411.
Too much information.
New Zealand 1411, roger, contact departure on 125.
Way too much information. Good job. Good job. Tower, this is Air New Zealand 7766, entering and backtracking at runway 04. Clear on the right, clear on the left.
New Zealand 7766, runway 04, backtrack approved.
Don't ask me about your reputation. I didn't say it. We probably need to turn some stuff on here. That we didn't turn on before. There we go. TCAS can go on as well. Get that ready to go. Get that ready to go. We're doing flaps 3. I don't know what flaps Simblets used, but the Boeing seemed to be able to take off quite easy. And then we're only down 1 on the trim. That's all done. It's one of my favorite liveries here. Who's that behind us? Mr. Young Bopper. So this scenery here, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely free. This is freeware from NZA Simulations. They have a bunch of free scenery at payware quality that you can pick up directly from their store. You do need to sign up as a customer, but that being said, you can download it for free. They have a whole bunch of GA airports, regional airports like this one. They've got some payware stuff over there as well, like Hobart and Christchurch and so forth. But another great localish airport creator, which is good, offering some free stuff to the community. So we like supporting them. Amazing, a great bunch of guys. Yeah, I pretty much own all their payware, which I never asked for any of it. I've purchased it all myself because I wanted to support them. Shit. How could I stuff this up? Come on. Oh my god. I can't believe I nearly stuffed that up. Where is... There he is over there. Tower, this is Air New Zealand 7766. We're ready to take off runway 04. Tower, this is Air New Zealand 7766. We are ready to take off. We're holding short, runway 4 on the numbers.
New Zealand 7766, runway 04, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, 7766. All right, here we go. I didn't even turn the Toby on after all that either. Mine was like blitz. she was meant to go. I rotated when she was meant to, but she did want to go. Could have used a bit more trim and speed. Holy cow.
New Zealand 7766, contact departure.
Over to departure 7766. Departure, this is Air New Zealand 7766. We're currently passing through at 1.8 to 040. Needs toga? Yeah.
New Zealand 7766, Invercargill departure, radar contact, climb 10,000.
Climb one is, Air New Zealand 7766, climb 100. Air New Zealand 7766. Oh, that was the worst call ever. I have no idea what I was talking about. No idea. Last notch flaps. A lot of sheep be around here too.
New Zealand 7766, climb flight level 200.
I don't know what I did. Climb to flight level 200, Air New Zealand 7766. Holy cow. But it happens in the real world when you do stupid radio calls. You just forget what you're doing, or it comes out backwards. Long as you get all the information that you need to get out is the main thing.
7766, contact Christchurch control on 129.3.
Over to Christchurch control on 129.3, Air New Zealand 7766. Christchurch control, this is Air New Zealand 7766, just passing up 5.6 on our way to flight level 200. Hey Oz, it's been a minute, how's it going? Hey Mr. AK Fast, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Sorry I missed you when you popped in.
Good morning, Invercargill QNH 1019.
QNH 1019 7766. Fix up the range. Let's see, 19. I'll actually fix those QNHs up before I flip them over to standard. There we go. And we're going to turn the seatbelt signs off a little bit early. There we go. Seatbelt sign is turned off a little bit early. We're expecting a smooth cruise, ready to start service.
We are ready to start service, Captain.
This guy, he talks really like romantic, sort of whispering type sort of sounds, but he's a bit softer. Do you know what the funny thing is, right? Ever since I stopped drinking like years ago, we're talking like, I don't know, I was in my mid-30s when I decided not to, drink any alcohol. So I haven't had a drink of any alcohol, maybe a little bit of wine in someone's cooking or something, but there's no alcohol because it evaporates anyway. But I haven't had a drink for, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years, something ridiculous like that. Anyways, never ever since I stopped drinking ever been breathalyzed. When I was drinking, breathalyzed all the time. Mid-30s, so last week. Yeah, Richo. Yeah, it was last week. Thank you. Climb flight level 290, Air New Zealand 7766. But I've never ever been breathalyzed. Like, I go out of my way. Like, it's a running joke with me, Mrs. Oz. I go out of my way to try to get breathoed because it would be a novelty just to get breathalyzed. And they can do a drug test if they want to, because they'll find nothing with me because I'm straighty 180 when it comes to that sort of stuff. But, yeah. But, yes, back when I was young and stupid, I used to get breathoed. Obviously, I never broke the law or anything like that, but yeah. Maybe it's because that's saying something, mate. Maybe it's because as you get older and when you don't drink, you're not out at the times where they will be breathalyzing. Is that a thing? Like, I don't even see him doing it anymore. If you were getting a lot of, when drinking, then you might be on the Wii and driving. No, I never did. Never did. But we used to see them in the morning. Like, they used to be out there catching people in the morning that are driving, that they're going to work, and they are trying to get them on the next day. But yeah, don't know. Anyways, that's a bit of two-bit information there. I'd probably get breatho these days, and they go, "Holy cow, man, you're drinking too much caffeine." That's as much as they'd say for me. Why do I feel terribly prepared to chime in on this conversation? When's the last time you've been pulled over for a breathalyzer test, Mr. Two-Tone Murphy? Is there a thing in Ireland much? But yes, I would love just to be able to go through the whole thing. Like, we watch RB Simmer. We watch what's those shows, RBT in Australia, where they pull people over, and the thing goes and then it goes to an ad, and then you have to watch the ad and then come back to it, and then the dude's, I only had one beer, and then he's blown like he's been drinking at the pub all night. No, we don't drink and drive. You spill too much. There we go. There we go. Words from a professional. I tested twice in about 20 odd years of driving. Yeah, I was just saying that I used to see it all the time, but now I just don't see them. Like, even on New Year's Eve and stuff like that, after the fireworks, never get pulled over. Hey, it's Lazy. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Oh, I'm shouting a bit here. I could probably turn the sounds down a squidge. But yeah. Oh, hang on. Climb to flight level 310 at New Zealand 7766. I can't remember if I actually reported the climb or not. There we go, but we're going up. Last time I was in the landlord locked us under the bar, and we ended up we ended up what? I have registered till I have no idea what that paragraph means. It sounds like you're still on the bourgeois. You never got off it. 3:27 a.m. time to get up for the day. Holy cow. You like Two-Tone Murphy. The man never sleeps. The man never sleeps. Since Mr. Two-Tone Murphy went full-time content creation, the man never sleeps. I got almost 4 hours last night. See, can you use, now that you're full-time content creation, you're actually working, so can you use that as an excuse now to Mrs. Two-Tone when you're doing the army crawls into bed, or you don't do the army crawls, you just go, oh geez, that was a hard day at work, Jesus, and just hop into bed instead of doing the army crawls. Where before, if you were armor crawling into bed at 2 a.m. in the morning, you had to do it because you would have got in trouble because you had to get up and go to work the next day. Now you don't get in trouble because you're working. You know what I mean. Us content creators don't. You know this. When I lived a little in an outback town in Western Australia, I had been breathalyzed about 3 times a week. Is that because it's out near the mining towns? I would just love to go through the experience. Like, I would act so sus to just get them all a bit worried. Start like twitching. talking really fast, but like massive anxiety, just to like set the alarms off a little bit. You can take my fine for me. I swapped 60 hours worth of work a week for 80 hours a work a week. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. No, just a place by the sea where everyone is in recreation, alcoholic. Yeah. Is it? That's because, I think where you're talking about is where you did the documentary or near there, Marcus. It's not really like a massive tourist place, is it? Because it's sort of trying to be kept quiet a bit. They probably take you down to the station for a blood test. Yeah, well, you know, can't get blood out of a stone. I'll send him an invoice for my time. Don't you know who I am? No, just a... Oh, okay, I already read that part. But yes. But I would be too scared. I would be too scared to have a drop of alcohol, I think, nowadays. Just a sniff. Just a sniff of Mr. Two-Tones Murphy's schooner or pot, whatever size they drink over there. Just a sniff of it. I'd be rolling on the ground. I would be rolling on the ground and I would be anybody's at that stage, just with a sniff of alcohol. Mr. Chase Taylor, what's going on? We're in your neck of the woods, sunshine. How far are we in the flight? We're still going up to cruise, so still ascending. Air New Zealand, a lovely airline to fly with. I'll be with them in a few weeks to Auckland over LA, then so to Auckland, then Auckland over to LA. It's going to be a grand. Oh, so okay. I thought you were just flying to Auckland to do the thing. So are you just flying to Auckland, then you're actually going to Los Angeles, or you're going to the US for a trip? I thought New Zealand was the trip, but obviously it's just the stopover point. $18 years sober? Nice. It's Dublin, San Francisco, then Auckland to... okay. On the way home, it's Christchurch to Auckland. Auckland to LA, and then... Huh?
New Zealand,
I'm so confused. So it's Dublin to San Francisco, then Auckland to Invercargill, where we just left. On the way home, it's Christchurch to Auckland, Auckland to LA, and then back to Dublin, just a few hours in the US. Holy shiver me timbers. Hudson, what's going on? I watched your video today. Hope you're doing well, my friend. What a trip, I know. Murph's pulled. I assume that Murph is probably doing that weird trip for the ticket prices. Holy cow! I suppose when you think about it, though, to get back to where they usually do via the Middle East, but this route is way cheaper. Yeah, I thought so. But to think about it, really though, where Murph's got to go back to, it's different in Australia. Us being in the middle of friggin' nowhere. Travel time is the same. Yeah, because going to the US, then back over to Europe or the UK or Ireland even. It's not that far. Like, it's 6 or 7 hours depending what part of the US you're from. So I flew a 182 RG from Pensacola to LAX the other day with a fuel stop. Jesus. Mr. Two-Tone, you were in. We had you as for the first time on the stream. We had you as flight attendant yesterday. We'll fix that after. He will get detained in the LA. No, see, what Murph's not really telling you guys, ladies and gentlemen, he's actually going over. You heard this first on the Oz Flight Sim channel. Murph is going over for the world preview event of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2028. You heard it here first. Murph is going over to the world review of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2028. He's just not telling anybody. Oh no, I've started something now. Murph's gonna kill me. I've started something now. You watch, it will make FS Elite, FS add-ons. There'll be special alerts on Murph this week in the Flight Sim community. You're not supposed to say anything. Oh no. Don't worry, Murph. Unfortunately, when they do the world preview for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2028, I could probably actually go, but they won't invite me because I haven't gone the last 2 times they invited me to go. Does that break his NDA? No, because he never said anything. The 2028 beta is fabulous. Yeah. Well, we should get 2027. Yeah, 2027. I reckon they're going to do a 2028. I'm pretty confident. Would you like to come? I would go. Weren't you invited? Yeah, I've been invited twice. I was invited for the 2020 one and also the 2024 one. But in both of the occasions when I was invited to go, I couldn't. It's just from Australia. It's pretty hard to do. So. You're a content creator in 3D print parts. You must not sleep. No. Nah. But yeah, I was invited, but I didn't get to go, unfortunately. It was super bad timing on the 2020 version. I would love to go. We need to get them across to you, mate. Yeah. What I would love to go to is I would love to go to FS Weekend and to the expos, because I haven't been to any of them, because we don't have anything like that. We did have a Flight Sim Expo, a couple of them back in the day in Australia, but I would love to go to the expos. But yeah, I haven't been to any of the events. But alas, there was an advantage of not going to last year's Flight Sim Expo. Was it last year or the year before? Whichever one it was, but it was pretty much like me and only a couple of other people were the only ones that are previewing the 777 because everyone was at the expo and we weren't. So we got to preview the PMDG 777. So there was an advantage. What are you going to expose? Richard, I think I exposed myself enough on the stream, my friend. Enough on the stream. I don't think I need to expose myself anymore. But when they did, what was it? We did the joint flight with SimFanatic at the expo. That was pretty cool. So that's when they had the content creators section there that Mr. Q8 Pilot was starting to organize, but then he couldn't go to the expo, and then SimFanatic and a bunch of others, including the guys at Expo, organized the content creative. That was at the Las Vegas one. And I did a live stream with SimFanatic at the Expo. That was pretty fun. But that's as close as good. Oh, as I mentioned before, we sponsored the FS Elite thing last year too. So our logos made it over to the Expo. That's about it. Am I meant to be on Christchurch? I am. I'm not even on the right frequency. Christchurch approach. This is Air New Zealand 7766. We're just about to start our top of descent. Holy cow, I nearly missed it all. I reached out to ATA, but I'm not big enough of a YouTuber.
New Zealand 7766, Christchurch approach, descend via LDAC 1 Charlie for the runway 02 approach into Christchurch, QNH 1020.
Oh, here we go.
AF's the Australian YouTube influencer. You streams influence my Dono's slightly smiling face. Here's a coffee. Great content as always.
Thank you, sir. I will definitely use that towards a coffee. You know I will. Thank you, Evil. Very much appreciated, guys. Keep put some emotes in there for Mr. Evil. Drop it in some donos via the super chat. Let me do one of these for Mr. Evil. Let's drop some business jets into the stream. Thank you, guys. Share the love. Appreciate it. And we're on the way down. Thank you, Evil. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. That is very, very, very kind. Holy cow. Did that just drop the nose down like it's going out of fashion? $20 for a coffee? No. I think, well, the going rate on the Sunshine Coast, because we're a tourist area, the coffee's a bit expensive up here, but it's between about anywhere between $6 to nearly $8 for a coffee around here. It's pretty expensive. Descend via the LDAC Alpha 1 Charlie for runway 2 approach into Christchurch, QNH 1020, Air New Zealand 7766. Geez, I'm a bit slow on the call. Yeah, you get maybe 2.5. Yeah. All right, so we're going to do a runway. There's no ILS, no nothing, really. So we're just going straight into runway 2. No RNAVs, no nothing. Straight into 2 approach. And then we are using the Echo Lima Delta Alpha 1 Charlie. And we're going to insert that in there. And we've got to unbug the plane. There we go. And let's bug the plane. Cool. Cool. That looks good.
New Zealand 7766, expect the runway 2 approach into Christchurch.
Expect runway 2 approach into Christchurch, Air New Zealand 7766. Cool. So we are going down to 13.7 for LDAC. Let's go back to 13.7. There we go. It can manage itself. Homeboy doing a visual today. We'll see what it does. Who needs nav data? Yeah, who needs it? So I used to enjoy the Citation X in career mode, but they took it out in the latest update. Yeah, I don't really never got into career mode, but I think I might do a bit of on-air stuff because I've been watching Murph's doing his on-air. $6 to $8 AUS, that's cheap. We pay around about $8 USD. Yeah, but your coffees are so much bigger than ours though, Captain Aaron. Like what we would call a large coffee, you'd probably call that a small coffee. So your coffees are a lot larger than ours. Because everything's bigger and better in the US of A. Yeah. Size. Well, they say size doesn't matter, but I think in a lot of things size does matter. It does. Yep. It does. Size does matter. Well, in coffee it does. Unless you just everything's bigger and unhealthier, or more like it. Well, it depends. Unless you're having what do they call it? Just the shots, the piccolos. Always funny when you see like a fitness instructor, this big beefy muscly guy, and then they're drinking like a piccolo because they don't want the milk in it. That always looks funny to me. The VIPs are the most credit, but they are very long flights. Yeah, I use lazy. I use the career mode stuff in SayIntentions and also in Simbit World's Pirates Life 2. And I might do some on-air stuff because when I watched Murphy last do it, he was doing a thing where you could sort of make your own airport and stuff, and that really interests me. That was super cool. Mr. Simblitz has dropped in 5 gifted subs. I have no idea what that's for, but thank you very much. Don't know what we deserve to get those, but thank you, my friend. Thank you, Mr. Simblitz. Holy cow. Congrats on the 100k. Huddy's dropped in at £10. Holy cow. If we're on Twitch, we'd have a bloody sub train by now. So thank you very much. Appreciate it, guys. Huddy, thank you very much for that. Business jets for you as well. Holy cow. Ode from the past? Nah, I don't reckon. Don't reckon, mate. Holy cow, we've got emotes going everywhere.
Congrats on your 100k subs, my friend partying face.
Thanks, James. I appreciate it. Very, very cool. Thank you. And thank you, Mr. Simblitz. And thank you, Evil. You guys are very kind. The gifted subs went to the community, went to David Sparks, 2633, Mr. Carefree, Gary, Mr. 1 Minutes, and Aaron Ston, I believe, and Meat Ward 0666. Guys, if you did get a gift sub, make sure to say a big thank you to Mr. Simblitz. And guys, if you don't know who Mr. Simblitz is, jump over to his YouTube channel and you can go and check out some great content. He's really doing some awesome hardware reviews. And also to our friend Mr. Hudson, another great content creator, has dropped in at £10. Holy cow. Go and see James over there as well. He makes some great... He actually just reviewed an A320 screen from Howitz, which is pretty interesting too. So thank you, sir, for that. Holy cow. Congrats on the 100k. Thank you. We should... Well... Next week will be the 3rd week, so we should get the plaque. Should be well and truly on its way. Who waltz? There we go. Who waltz? So I probably need to check the tracking because I'm expecting it probably to start turning up any day. Just watch the one that looks pretty interesting. Yeah, it's actually smaller than what it appears on the website, unless James has got or Huddison's got really big hands. So I don't know. He's got really big hands. Aaron.
Since you're getting a coffee, make this one for Mrs. House, the prettiest Aussie streamer wife on the entire internet.
Oh, God. As soon as I saw the dono coming up, I was kind of expecting that. Yes, I'll say to Mrs. Oz, the coffee's from you. Thank you, Aaron. Aaron never gives me donations for me. They always go to the wife. Oh, how about you use it? I miss you guys having a conversation between yourselves. There we go, guys. Thank you very much for all the donos. That is very, very, very kind. Mr. Aaron, business jets for you as well, my friends. Tell her I will miss her in the next 2 weeks. Well, I keep telling you got to buy some tickets to all these cruises you're going on. Should go. But it's very kind, everybody. Thank you very much for all your kind gratitude there in the form of dollary dues. Mr. Dave Cleary, what's going on? Morning, Shane. How's it going? It's going all right. We had some fun in New Zealand yesterday, so we decided to come back and do some more flying today. And we're on our way into a couple of different airports than what we flew in yesterday. So Christchurch is one. So flight number 1, we're on our way in. Keep winding this down. Cabin crew seatbelt signs is just about to come on, so if we can do our final laps around the cabin, be fantastic. I hope you're doing well, guys. If some of you guys that got some memberships from Mr. Simblitz, we do bi-weekly giveaways. The next one's about to start any day now.
Requesting further descent, please.
So feel free to join our Discord to find out how you actually go in the, which is really easy basically. You just pretty much need to be a member, but going to win our bi-weekly or fortnightly giveaways.
Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The usage of the lavatories is no longer.
Mr. Sean Dale won the last one. I think he's going to be using his Just Flight gift certificate towards the Fokker 7100 when it comes out. So hopefully soon. It's so interesting that this part of the coast, like one side of New Zealand is
1411,
mountains, other side
please. Can
is
we
flat.
get a further descent?
Simplitz always seems to be struggling with his ATC. Always. We're cruising here at the moment, but you never know what's going to happen. I don't know what altitude he is at. QNH was 1. What altitude are you at, Simblitz? But, oh, look at that. Look at that. All the way down from over there, where there will probably be a glacier.
1411, requesting further descent.
Oh, someone's getting grumpy. Oh. There we go. He's forcefully getting his approvals these days. We might have to give him a red card soon. Rugby, catch you later, my friend. Take care. That's the cool thing about Say Intentions. You can hear other people. Is this SI? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we fly with Say Intentions all the time.
Continue this great communication, that'd be appreciated. Thank you.
And Simplitz always gets his girly feisty on. Gets the claws out all the time. Always got the claws out. But look at that. All the way from the... It'd be interesting to see the water come out there and see the salt water mixing with the fresh water.
New Zealand 1411, 12 miles from Alpad. Turn left, heading 305, descend altitude 2,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 2 approach.
Oh, he's got ILS. Lucky man.
And if you could vector us back for the approach for 04, we're at the right altitude. We'd appreciate that, please. New Zealand 1411.
Well, his panties are way up there. I know. Oh, it's got to be on.
New Zealand 1411, turn left heading 300.
Oh, hang on. I need to keep going down. I gotta watch what I'm doing.
1113 miles from Albert. Turn left heading 300. Descend altitude 2,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 2 approach.
Alright, lights going on. That's good, that's good, that's good.
Very confused to what just happened, but we're turning direct to Albat, turning left heading 300, descending 2,000 feet, and we'll report established for the ILS 02.
I'm starting to think it's not a SayIntentions thing. It might be a Simblets pilot thing. I'm in trouble now. I've started rumours with Murph. Now I've started something with Simblets. Oh my god, I'm in trouble. Oh, Oz the troublemaker. Simmer. Oh, what's that down there? Is that a chicken farm? That looks like a chicken farm. Hey, Inspector, what's going on?
And just for a bit of a report here, we might have a possible air traffic control deviation. We'll be making a report when we land, but we think you may be under the influence. You've been vectoring us off in some weird ways and ignoring our calls. So we'll be contacting you once we land.
New Zealand 1411 acknowledged. Maintain current altitude and heading.
I got full flaps at the moment to slow this thing down because we haven't slowed down because I wasn't watching that. I was too busy picking on Mr. Simblets here, and I'm coming in here breaking Mach 0.5. Holy cow, I need to start slowing down. So let us slow down before we decrease some more altitude. Come on, slow down. I'm gonna have to whack some everything out here. Yeah, man. Got to get it under 240 before I can get any sorts of flaps going here. Yeah. Oh no, what else have we got going on? Aaron!
Wow, what a crybaby.
I don't think that's to me. For some reason, I don't think that's to me.
1411, contact Christchurch Tower on 118.4 when established.
Where is actually Mr. Simblets? That is my worry. Aaron, thank you very much for the $5. I'm a bit concerned actually where he is, to be honest.
We'll be contacting Tower, don't you worry. We'll contact them when established and also when on the ground. New Zealand 1411.
New Zealand 1411, roger. Contact Tower when established and on ground.
Don't know what my plane's deciding to do here. Maybe it didn't like the way that I was actually set up for landing, but hey, we're just going to crank us around as pretty much as good as we can get it. We're going to be too high as well now because of that. But we'll see how we go.
2,500.
I missed it. I missed it because I had another screen, so I missed the pop-up. I'll be honest with you, I didn't see the pop-up. Where's the friggin' runway? Is that it over there? I'm not visual with the airport at all. Hang on, that's it over there. There it is there. Christchurch approach. Can we go over to the tower, please? We're on short final for runway 02.
New Zealand 1411, just want to make a report of the approach controller. He appeared to be intoxicated. He was vectoring us off all over the place, and when we called him out for it, he told
Not
us
many
to
David
maintain
Cleary.
altitude and heading, almost like he wasn't letting us land. So we'd like to make a report of that, please.
New Zealand 1411 noted. You may file a formal report with ATC administration after landing.
He's not going to do that.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Can we please stop with the chit chat on the frequency? This is Air New Zealand 7766 at Tower. We are short final runway 02.
New Zealand 1411, roger.
Can we please get cleared to land at Tower for runway 02 and New Zealand 7766?
New Zealand 7766, Christchurch Tower, wind 050 at 13. Runway 02 cleared to land.
Clear to land 02 7766.
New Zealand 7766, wind 060 at 12. Runway 02 cleared to land.
I was wondering why I was getting permanent beep. My bloody gear went back up for whatever reason.
Just caution on the frequency there, mate. You're the one talking, but also I'm on the runway still, so just be careful, yeah?
New Zealand 1411, roger, noted. Continue taxi to the gate.
He's not on the runway.
New Zealand 1411, welcome to Christchurch. Contact ground on 121.90.
New Zealand 1411, we clear the runway, switching to ground. Cheers.
Oh, someone's got the hangries. He needs to have a meat pie. Mr. Blitz. I do, to his defense, approach was pretty useless. They forgot about me at one stage.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard,
Oh.
drive.
One wheel. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, no, I'm still one wheel. There we go. Holy cow. The crosswind, which I didn't think there was meant to be any. We'll miss that one. GSX does cause a fair bit of stuttering. That's for sure.
New Zealand 7766, contact ground on 121.90.
Over to ground on 121.9. Air New Zealand 7766.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Christchurch. Did you know that Christchurch is known as the Garden City because of its beautiful parks and gardens? Thank you for flying with Air New Zealand today. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until we reach our final parking position. On behalf of Captain Smith, First Officer Johnson, and the entire crew, we wish you a pleasant stay here. The local time is 8:55 in the morning. Thank you.
That's done, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. And where are we? Alpha 4. Oh no. Good on you, Inspector. Christchurch ground, this is Air New Zealand 7766. We're clear of the runways, holding short at Alpha 4.
New Zealand 7766 Christchurch ground, taxi to Terminal 1 Gate 21 via Alpha 4 Alpha. Good day.
Taxi to Terminal 1 Gate 21 via Alpha 4 Alpha, Air New Zealand 7766. So probably the main thing that we're getting with SayIntentions is that vectoring when it comes from transition.
7766 negative, taxi to Terminal 1 Gate 21 via Alpha 4 Alpha. Good day.
Excuse me, we'll taxi to Terminal 1 Gate 21 via Alpha 4 Alpha, New Zealand 7766. My apologies. I believe I just got told off. So one thing is with SayIntentions that they're improving is the vectoring. So they did a big update in the new year, and they obviously will have a lot more to come throughout the year this year. So, but it is getting better. But sometimes you have a little bit of issue.
Say again, please.
Sometimes you have a little bit of an issue, but in most cases it's pretty good. So we're Gate 21, I believe, after all that. After I got told off. So there's 27. And we got 26. So we'll just be down here. Hopefully no one's in our gates.
New Zealand 1411, can we get a number for the tower, please? We'd like to make a report.
Oh my god.
New Zealand 1411, contact Christchurch Tower on 118.4 for any issues related to tower operations.
Oh my god. Do you need a cuddle, Mr. Simblitz? I think he needs a cuddle. Taxi can go off.
Are you able to give us a phone number for the direct line to the tower?
I don't think they...
1411, direct phone numbers are not provided over the radio. Please contact the airport administration for assistance.
He's even getting annoyed that he's asking. I think I went a bit too far there. We'll see how we go. Get the hint, mate. He's not giving you the number. Oh no, I've stirred the pot way too much.
7766, say again, please.
I'm not saying anything. Oh god, that is way too funny. Alright, air bleed can go on there. Beacon's still on. We're going to shut our engines down. When did Ken get back? Kentley's been in here for a while. It was a requested piece of requested piece. I didn't even get GSX to marshal us in. I keep forgetting it's actually here. Requested deboarding. Nah, Simblitz has just given it a bit of a squeal because it gave him a hard time. That's all it's doing. Currently having a cup of cement. See. Oh, it's so funny. Deboard, yes. I'll open up. Are we going to get backstairs? I don't think we are. I think we're just getting the front stairs. And the jetway's not doing its thing. I take it these are not movable jetways. Oh, we are got backstairs. We do have backstairs. That tried to move, but it's not moving. There's something wrong with that, which is interesting because I actually do have a profile. Jetway not close. I'm not close enough to the jetway. Are you joking? Like I'm right on it. Like I'm a smidgen off. Jeez. Holy cow, the jetway. We're just going to have to deboard from the back now. And we can't see them deboard anyway. Cool. There we go. Very, very interesting flight number one, that's for sure. I'm going to duck off for a few minutes in between the flights here. Mrs. Oz and Junior just got home, so I want to go and say hello to them. And then we'll get our flight number 2. We've got Mr. Simblitz, Steve Rings, Kanga's over there. Unlike License is still around. And Marcus is over there as well. Nice to see that all the... It's nice to see that all the model matching's actually working, so which is pretty cool to see. So we'll be back in, say, about 5 minutes or so. We'll get flight number 2. We're going to Rotorua. I don't know how to say it, but that's where we're going to, and we'll start boarding the plane shortly, and then we'll get out of Christchurch and head our way up. Nice to see the trees and stuff are changing in the background too. Beautiful. That's interesting, the trees are that color though, considering it's summer here. But anyways, we'll be back in a few minutes, guys. Won't be long.
Why am I holding on when I don't even want this? I don't want you at all, if I'm being honest. So why am I holding on? Too many reasons I left. I don't want you at all when you're being heartless.
Thank you, Tony. I wrote Rua. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it.
Why am I holding on when I don't even want this? I don't want you at all, if I'm being honest. So why am I holding on? Too many reasons I left. I don't want you at all when you're being heartless.
my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you, you and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters. Stray around like
Yeah, words are hard. Sentences are even harder. Like, one word is hard, but when you put them together, like in a sentence, it's really hard, you know, Beto? Exclamation mark, flight plan. Did I actually update the flight plan for tonight's festivities? I'm not sure if I did. Sorry, I did. I was just having a chat to the fam because they've been out tonight. So someone heard some cats. So let me just update this for a quick sec. And you know some good teachers? Nah, I'm past that. Alrighty, so we're scheduled to get out of here at 9:50 my time. So we need to get we're gonna need to get cracking lacking. There we go. Our flight plans already up, and we're gonna hit new on SayIntentions, so that will get done. Yeah, I know all about your teacher, Aaron. Alrighty then. Let's go, and that's all going to be cleared out. And let's go back to flight plan. Let's import the next flight plan in. There we go. Ground services. Oh. And we're going to load the aircraft instantly. That'll do. I won't send it to the McDo just yet because we're going to have to do some stuff here in a second. And let's request this latest one. Get ready to go. Boarding's already started. We'll get GSX to, I think it's got to board the aircraft pretty quickly, so we'll start that. And again, this is ANZ 7766. So we're using, what are we using today? I'm using the I didn't get the wing flex stuff set up like I wanted to today, but I'm using the wing control McDo and their panels. That's what we're using today with the FS mod stuff. I'm just waiting for some longer USB cables to come so I can hook the cameras back up just in a different direction so you can see the different hardware we use on the streams. So that's come from Amazon, but for whatever reason it hasn't been shipped yet, so I'm waiting on that to arrive because I couldn't get what I wanted locally. Right, cost index is going to be 5. And then we're going to be flight level 37. Holy cow, we're going to be climbing for ages to get up there just to get to where we need to go to. Holy cow. Let's request the winds. And we should be all there. Wind is up, linked. There we go. Let's pop that in there. Cool, that's all done. Let's go back to initialize. Let's get some stuff actually sent through to the McDo. Oh, look at that. Look at the stutters from GSX. I'm getting rid of it. Absolutely, it's going back. So having the second best CPU you can get with AMD at 5090, awesome RAM and a quick hard drive, and you still get stutters. Can't see because your big head. Oh. And now I'm muted. Oz is a good streamer. I do streaming good. I do streaming good. Good streamer. I do streaming good. I do streaming good. Oh, very funny. All right, everything's in there. We need to talk to some more ATC. We're going to get SayIntentions up. If you want to check out SayIntentions for your free trial, go over there, click that link, and it's a little affiliate for us. So we get some. Well, if you just click on and look at it and do the free trial, there's nothing there. But if you actually sign up with it, we actually get something which all goes towards the channel. So if you do want to check it out, make sure you click that link there. Terms and conditions apply. As always, let's go over
Onal
to
Airport. Automated weather is currently out of service. The real-world reporting station for this facility is currently offline. Christchurch International Airport. Automated weather is currently out of service. The real-world reporting station for this facility.
That's pretty cool. So that's interesting. So obviously the ATIS within Microsoft Flight Simulator is working, but the ATIS is not working within SayIntentions because it's mimicking that the real-world one's not there. Aaron, did you drop in $5 again?
So you say you want to be a streamer?
I do streaming good.
Clear for Rotorua via the Gut B2 Papa departure. Runway 02, initial climb 4,000, departures on 120.
Aaron, thank you very much for the $5 dono. Very kind of you. Here's some paper cleans.
New Zealand 1411, read that? Correct. Ground is on 121.9 a safe flight, sir.
Over to ground.
Christchurch clearance. This is Air New Zealand 7766 requesting IFR clearance to Rotorua. Do you streaming good and words are hard? Yes. Words are hard. So I do streaming good. Yep. I talk good also.
New Zealand 7766 cleared to Rotorua via the Guppy 2 Papa departure. Then is filed. Departure runway 02, initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 120.9 squawk 3545.
Yeah, lucky I'm very, very pretty to pass off what I'm not in the academic world, that's for sure. Clear to Rotorua via the Gut to Bravo to Papa departure, then is filed. Departure runway will be 02, initial climb 4,000. Departure frequency will be 120.9 and we'll be squawking at 3545 Air New Zealand 7766. All right, let's put the squawk code in there because I always forget, so I'm going to do it straight away. 35.
New Zealand 7766, read that correct. Ground is on 121.9 a safe flight, sir.
And then we're going to put in 4,000 in the departure because I'll forget that too. So that's going to get that done. Over the ground on 121.9 Air New Zealand 7766. All right, that's all done. All right, what else do we need to do? That's done, that's done, that's done. Gonna go over to ground. Was that sarcasm? It's just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. That's on, that's on, that's on. Alright, we are going to do our preferences and then we're good to go. So go runway 2, we're going to sync, calculate and send to. Preferences are all in there. Flaps 1 down 7. Wow, okay, that's cool. If we go over to the legs page, we actually probably need to put some airport departure information in here. Runway 02, and then it was the gut to Bravo. This guy here. It wants the wind uplink for us to insert it, not request it. There we go. We'll insert it. Then grab the departure, runway 2 again. Yeah, grab that guy there. Oh, God. It's because I did it again, is it? Yes, it's because I did it again. There we go. That'll work now. Let's do this for a third time. There we go. There we go. We're just going to go straight out. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. We'll get rid of this guy here and that guy. So that's all done. And then we've got our preferences in there before. So that's all good. And APU's running, so we're ready to push back. Mr. Yunchen says, is 2024 stable enough? Hope the upgrade from 2020. Absolutely, Yunchen. Yeah, 2020 is good to go, and cross fingers that when they do Sim Update 5, they don't break the sim. Because remember what they did with Sim Update 5 in 2020? They broke multiplayer for like 6 weeks. I nearly gave up doing YouTube videos and streaming because of it. No sarcasm that you are pretty. But yes, the sim's working really, really well. I'm getting some stutters here a little bit, but that's due to GSX, not the sim. If I take GSX out, it's smooth as a baby.
1411, not clear what you said. Say again.
Wait for Mr. Blitz to do what he needs to say there. How many have we got left to board? See, the jetway's working now, though. It wasn't working before, but it's working now. That's interesting. The Auto Japan. Hi, Oz. All the best from the Gold Coast. What's going on? Just down the road in the Goldie? Let's go back here. Let's get rid of these guys.
Church ground, New Zealand 671, request taxi to the active.
New Zealand 671, runway 02 taxi via Alpha, hold short of runway 29er, then Alpha 7.
Oh my God. Not this again. Clearly it's so much quicker to deboard the plane than what it is to board the plane. Oh my God. We're not going anywhere.
Then Alpha 7, New Zealand 671.
We're sitting on 30 out of 122. Lucky no one wants to go to Rotorua today. Rotorua. Kanga's pushing back. Mr. Simblitz, or Kanga's taxi, Mr. Simblitz is pushing back. Mark has just got his taxi clearance there. Steve Rings is already there. And good old Oz Flight Sim is still at the bloody gate, waiting for people to board the plane. Surprise, surprise. It's not like they've got... Oh, no, it's a pretty long jetway there.
New Zealand 671, cross runway 29er, then continue taxi by Alpha 7.
Oh, well. What can you do? What's it up to now?
Runway 29er, then continue taxi via Alpha 7.
37.
New Zealand 671.
Lucky I made a cup of coffee. Holy cow.
Ground New Zealand 1411, I just wanted to rub it in the company's face that he gets the slowest passengers in the world to board his aircraft, and I think they only board by scooching their bottoms across the floor instead of walking.
New Zealand 1411, Christchurch ground. Not clear what you said. Say again.
I hope you lose an engine.
New Zealand 7766, Christchurch ground. Say again, please.
I'll not say that again. I'll get in trouble. Catch you, Oz. I can't do another after midnight back. No worries, Captain Kookaburra. No worries, my friend. Take care. See you, bud. Thanks very much for hanging out, and thank you for flying with us. Oh. There's Mr. Steve Rings.
Bit off, Cap, mate. That was left-handed.
took him by surprise by the sounds of it. There we go. Mr. Steve Rings is going.
Not clear what you said. Say again.
Steve is gone. I don't even think we're up to the 40s yet. Let's see where we're at. Or 45. Oh, this is going to take... All right, so I need to move it from normal.
Please ensure parking brakes are set. Standing by for confirmation of good engine start and report when ready for disconnect.
Excuse me?
New Zealand 671, contact tower on 118.4. Bye-bye.
Yeah, it doesn't get the humour sometimes. No.
118.4, New Zealand 671.
There's Marcus talking. I think Kanga he's got SayIntentions, but he's not jumping on the radio.
Pin removed, we've disconnected, and crew is clear. You're good to go. Goodbye and see you soon.
Look, I'm going to get in trouble with the SayIntention. I can't even speak. That was my message to Simblitz. Hope you lose an engine. Oh, we're not being very professional today. All right, Marcus Simmer, can we zoom in? Let's go and do a wing view here.
I didn't realise you were the ramp, but I appreciate it.
So, why are people so unkind?
Christchurch ground, say again.
We'll do some plane spotting while we're here. Some pretty Air New Zealand liveries. Flight time for the next flight is 58 minutes in the air. It's about the same time as the previous flight. A little bit shorter, actually. Oh, no, hang on. The other one was 55. Okay, a couple of minutes longer. Kanga looks like he's not waiting.
New Zealand 1411, we got a lot of time to kill, so we're going to taxi over to the runway for some run-up checks.
Oh, Century Cap. Hello. There he goes. He's gone. See ya, Marcus. $58 minutes in the air, 120 minutes to load the passengers. I know. Well, the cool thing is, at least with things like VATSIM and SayIntentions or whatever, at least you've got some entertainment listening to other people on the radios and listening to their calls and hearing what's going on. So I guess there's a bit of advantage there. Well, here goes Kanga. Geez, the engine sounds are super loud on the PMDG. Listen to that. Super loud. Look at him go. Gears are going up. He wasn't messing around. There we go. Marcus Simmer's gone. Steve's gone. Kanga's gone. And Century Cap's there. Simba Blitz is there. And Ozflight Simmer's...
Pipe that 737.
What did he say? And we've still we're only halfway. Oh no, why do I do this to myself? We're only just over halfway.
New Zealand 1411, say again please.
Cheers. I definitely need to move it up a few sliders.
Don't worry, mate. I wasn't communicating to you. It's all good.
That's a bit rude.
New Zealand 1411, say again please.
Alright, Sentry Cap. Oh, okay. Definitely not doing anything. I'm getting the yawn. Sentry Cap's lining up. 70 passengers on board now. I did ask at the start of the stream if you set up packs to top 50 per minute. I moved it to normal. So it was on sparse before, so I moved it to normal. Because I've forgotten how long they take. Like, I've forgotten all my settings from when I used to run it in 2020, but... yeah, obviously I need to move it up quicker. But honestly, I don't know, Evil, for the frame rate drop that... Oh, actually, I'm not even running my full...
New Zealand 1411, we're just going to do some runway run test, I guess. We'll just hit toga and reject the takeoff.
1411. Can you repeat that?
Oh, that's smoother there. See, I've got my settings set up to run frame gen 3 the way that I actually have my target frame, so no wonder I was on frame gen 2. It was pretty ordinary. That's a lot better now.
Requesting some runway tests. We're going to do some performance testing of the rejected takeoff performance.
There we go, here's Mr. Sensory Cap. Love the engine flybys. I thought I saw before was their military planes, but it was Sensory Cap. All right, here we go, Mr. Professional Test Pilot over here. Going to do some run-ups. Bet you he has no idea what he's doing.
And New Zealand 1411, we're hitting toga for rejected takeoff.
And he's doing this with passengers on board. Good-o.
New Zealand 1411, say again please.
Oh.
Sorry, just trust what I'm doing.
He's going to have hot brakes, that's for sure. Mr. Maple Leaf, what's going on? He's not going to be able to slow down. Geez, he's going to have hot brakes. You'll have to let us know what your brake temperature is after that one. Holy cow. Put the fans on. What's going on, Mr. Maple? Good morning, or good morning to you, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Ready for another day of school? Or you've finished school, haven't you? All right, let's get a delay. Yeah, there's a delay.
And can we delay that about 30 seconds for Delta Go?
We're nearly...
Sorry, sir, we do not allow delays here at Kennedy.
We're nearly ready to go,
Can
Mr.
I get
Evil.
that recording of that sent to my email?
No, last semester right now, Roger.
1411, can you repeat that?
So what are you doing after you finish school, Maple? Are you going to college? I think that's what they call it. Or are you going to defer for a year and just enjoy yourself? I think that's what they call university
1411, say again, please.
in the US, college, isn't it? All right, 90 passengers. Gonna go to ATP air traffic. Something. I assume you're going to flying school, like a college flying school. Is that what ATP is? Yeah, okay, cool. Guessing APTL. I was more not what he was obtaining, but more of what he was going to. Oh, God. This is literally slower than watching the cricket. What do we got? 104. We are getting super close.
And Tara, if you're curious, brake temps reach the top of 550 degrees Celsius. We do not have a brake fan kit attached, so we're just cruising with reverse idle to blow on the brakes for a minute.
My paint is dried? Yeah.
Exactly what you said. Say again.
He doesn't care, Mr. Simplitz. He doesn't care. All he cares about is not what your brake's doing, because you're not calling it an emergency. He just cares that you're listening to his taxi instructions and behaving yourself. Right, 110 out of 122. We must be close. I think Route Rua is a short runway as well, so it should be an interesting approach in. It's quite interesting. Hey, I actually have noticed something though. When you're doing SayIntentions, it's not showing the double plane. I'm not seeing the double plane anymore. I haven't seen it the last couple of days. That's interesting. I wonder if I've done a setting thing in there. Mr. Anthony V, what's going on? We haven't seen you for a little while, my friend. Hope you're doing well. G'day, g'day, g'day. Your bosses from there? Check your pilot body. Most disable Skynet traffic while recording a vid. I think I have. Traffic and traffic injection. Which one? Disable. I need to find it. I need to find where it is. Virtual airline. No, that's not it. I wonder where it is, because I reckon I have hit something. I'll have to figure it out and find out which actual menu it's in. Under multiplayer. Alright, I'll do that. I just want to get going here, and I'll have a look at it in a second. Oh, 118. I've got time. I've still got time.
Multiplayer.
Multiplayer. No, enable Skynet aircraft. It's ticked.
1411. Say again.
That's interesting. I'm just going to enable it. I mean, disable it and then enable it.
Don't stress it, mate. I appreciate you trying to understand what I'm saying, but it's just too complex for you.
Good point, Shane. I haven't seen doubles SI anymore without changing my settings. Yeah, so I've just changed my settings there and I still can't see it. So I wonder if they've done something, Marcus. Be interesting. All right, so we're finally aborted. Christchurch ground, this is Air New Zealand 77 at 66. We are ready to push back at gate or stand 2-1. Skynet is on it. Yeah, they might have fixed it. Yeah, they might have, because it looks super smooth now. So, yeah, mine wasn't disabled. So
push back and start approved. Face southwest.
Simblitz, can you see two of us? Two of me? Or just the one? Pushback approved, faced as south or west as 7766. You can for Marcus. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. I wonder if are you running the latest, what version are you running, actually? And when I'm offline in Microsoft, you can't. When you're offline, yeah, that was the interesting thing. I couldn't see you last night. 3-4, it's the same. Okay, something's a bit weird, isn't it? If you figure it out, Marcus, let me know. Geez, everybody's going to be landed before I even push back again.
And New Zealand 1411, we're holding short Alpha 602. We have just gotten a fire warning on the wheel well.
Serves yourself right.
Emergency services are on their way. Stay put and follow emergency procedures.
Oh, come on. You got to stuff up the runway. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Understood for 1411. If you just get them to check the aircraft, make sure it's all good.
I can hear his aircraft master caution alarm going. Too funny. That's all right. We'll take off just before. I think we can take off. I don't know how many things are down there. I'll have to check. I'll check the map. Oh yeah, looks like we can grab an intersection just before where he is, so worst case scenario.
Ground New Zealand 1411, crews have reported it's a false alert apparently, so we've cancelled the warning, so we are ready to rock and roll whenever.
Which way did I say point my nose? Did I say point my nose to the left? Oh, you donkey. Gonna have to do a Yui.
We're holding short Alpha 206, we don't need push and start, we're requesting takeoff.
New Zealand 1411, contact tower on 118.4 for takeoff clearance.
Marcus says, if I want to see SI aircraft, I just turn on aircraft traffic quantity in the sim. When it's on, I see both SI and Microsoft Flight Sim multi aircraft. Yeah, but are you then seeing traffic injection though? Because I've never ever done that before. Only do that when I want to do. Yeah. See, I don't inject the traffic into the sim when we're doing multiplayer. So something weird's gone on, or I've changed something. It's alright. I'll just hit up the guys and figure out what's going on. Yeah, it should just work.
If it fails to
I'm definitely getting rid of GSX though. Christchurch ground. This is Air New Zealand 7766, ready to taxi to runway 2.
New Zealand 7766, runway 02 taxi via Alpha, hold short of runway 29er, then Alpha 7.
Yeah, so I've got mine set to all of that sort of stuff, Marcus, and it's not working for me. The only thing it does keep putting is it keeps putting a Skynet group code in there for me. Even though I keep taking it out. I wonder if that's got to do with anything. See if I can see double of Simblitz. I can't even see Simblitz anymore. Did he take off? Oh, there he is there. I don't know what's going on. Taxi runway 2 via Alpha. Hold short at runway 29, then Alpha 7. 7766. Anyways, we'll worry about that a little later. Oh, come on, man. SO gives me stutters when using the taxi path. Well, you can always just use this guy here. You can use the live map and it tells you where to go. So then you don't have to worry about using the taxi path. So that will save your stutters. Just follow that there. Don't worry about me parked the wrong way though. Mr. Kobe, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We're just going to do a bit of a quick U-turn here. Yeah, I think there's something wrong with the with putting in the group code in there. I haven't set up groupie, Marcus. There's no groupie set up, but it keeps putting a code in there, so maybe that's something to do with it. Don't know, but I'll figure that out another time.
New Zealand 7766, cross runway 29er, then continue taxi via Alpha 7.
Cross runway 29 7766. Well, I need to find out how I can get that groupie code out, though. I wonder if I have to delete the old groupie. That might have something to do with it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there we go. So now that we're away from there and away from what do we call it? GSX. It's a lot smoother. Scenic Tours. There's some of the GA stands there. So long as you guys are on multiplayer, it looks awesome for me, though. But yeah. Blitz wasn't on multiplayer, and that's why I couldn't see him last night. So... Alright, let's do things a little bit earlier here.
New Zealand 7766, contact tower on 118.4.
Over to tower on 118.4, 7766. Christchurch tower, this is Air New Zealand 7766, holding short runway 02 Alpha 7.
New Zealand 7766, say again.
Holding short at Alpha 7 for runway 2, ready for takeoff, Air New Zealand 7766.
New Zealand 7766, Christchurch Tower, runway 02, wind 080 at 10, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff 02 at New Zealand 7766. Thank you very much, everybody, for being super patient. Clear on the left, looking clear on the right. Confirm runway 2. Let's get out of here. Flex 70. There's 80 knots. Rotate. No usable runway, gears going up. Ah, very cool. And over to the P-lot.
New Zealand 7766, contact departure.
Over to departures on. I don't know what the departure frequency was. Over to departures on 120.9 7766. Christchurch departure 7766, just passing through flight level 2.7 on our way to 040.
New Zealand 7766, Christchurch departure, radar contact, climb, flight level 190.
Climb flight level 1907766. Alrighty. He was very chirpy.
Roger. Maintain flight level 270, heading 040.
270 now. Climbing flight level 270, heading 0407766. We're just going to follow our flight plan here because it's going to turn us in a second anyway.
766, maintain flight level 270, heading 040.
Looks like we're going to... We're getting vectored out. Turning to 040, maintain 270 when we get there. 7766.
New Zealand 7766, contact Christchurch Control on 129.4.
Over to Christchurch Control on 129.4, 7766. Christchurch Control, this is 7766. We're currently at 8.6 on our way to flight level 270. Hey, Mr. Hados, what's going on? Welcome back to the stream. We just took off out of Christchurch.
New Zealand 7766, Christchurch Control identified. Hello, Rangiora QNH 1019.
QNH 1019, 7766. Which we're just going to go over to standard now anyway. Actually, I'll probably just put that on there, 19, before we go to standard. On the old wing control ephesus.
Dear guests, we are now in the air, and the lavatories are available for your use. You may now use improved electronic devices in flight. Our cabin service will begin shortly, and we appreciate your patience.
Christchurch Control Air New Zealand 7766. Can we resume navigation to Golf Romeo Echo Tango Alpha?
New Zealand 7766, resume navigation direct, Greta approved.
Direct to Greta Air New Zealand 7766. Alrighty. There we go. Let's get back on to where we need to go. I don't know why he took us to 040, but if you're ever down this way and you're in some fast jets, flying over near Christchurch, over all the islands here, is super fun in a fast jet. I can't remember what that area is called. Climb to flight level 3007766. I forgot to use the Toby again. Good job. Actually, I'll just make sure it's working. Yeah. Need to get that right side fixed up though. Is it because it's on an angle? It's a bit weird on the right side. If I take my glasses off. It's a glasses thing. Doesn't like the glasses as much. Not that it really makes a difference, but only problem with having the Toby on the Flight Sim Mods mount, which is a perfect place to put it, especially when you've got the yeah, I'll take a photo and I'll show you guys. Hang on, so you know what I'm talking about. My lens needs cleaning. Okay. So don't know if you guys can see. It's a bit hard to see, but there I've got the Flight Sim Mods Toby mount on that. So because it sits in front of where it would be on front of the screen, but you have to just align the Toby up with the software every now and then. If you actually move,
New Zealand
if you move the
7766, climb
stands.
flight level 360.
So that's the only thing you have to worry about, which is a 2-second thing. Climb flight level 3607766. That's right, we're going all the way up to 37 today. Holy cow, that's a big ways up in this plane for today. As soon as we get up there, we'll be going down with the views. Gotta love the cold coffee. Look at that. Such an amazing place to fly around. I haven't spent much time in New Zealand actually in 2024, to be honest. So it's nice to do some airliner flights. New Zealand's really good to do some airline flights because everything's within like an hour. If you fly Auckland all the way down, it's like an hour and a half. So, or maybe just a smidgen longer. So, it's if you like doing short flights, it's a good place to fly around. Christchurch Control, this is Air New Zealand 7766. We just need to step away from the cockpit for about 5 minutes.
New Zealand 7766, roger, advise when ready to resume.
No problem, we'll advise when we're ready to come back. Won't be long. Alright guys, just listen to the calls. Let me know if he says anything when we get back, but he should leave us alone. Should leave us alone for a little bit, so I'll be back in a few minutes.
New Zealand 7766, climb flight level 370.
flag for the alternates is down in the ladies' room.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, you kill me. You really do.
Alrighty, sorry about that, everybody. I was getting a bit tired, so I needed to go and make some caffeine. Climb flight level 370 Air New Zealand 7766. He still gave me a call, even though we said we weren't here. There we go. Cool. Look at the views. Look at that. Oh no, then fisheye lens coming out there. Need some. Where's a good viewpoint? If I had a chase plane, I would be so awkward having the plane in the lower third, but anyways. That'll do. That will do just there. What did I miss? Exclamation mark jokes. Everyone's fallen asleep. I finally put you to bed. All our Aussie friends start to get a bit tired out this time of day because it's well, summer's nearly finished, actually, isn't it? Well, we're nearly a week in. We flew last Friday in real life to Christchurch to Hamilton FL 25 and A320 flight level 25 to Hamilton. Yeah. What's flight level 25 gets you? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it's giving me flight level 37. Like, I think that's a bit overkill, but it could be to do with traffic or don't know. Don't know what it's doing. That was a SimBrief suggestion more than anything else. It wasn't a SayIntentions suggestion. It's just reading it straight from SimBrief. Starting to pick up in Europe at the moment. Looks like we've got some flights down out of the... Oh, what's going on here? Bunch of planes sitting on each other. That's out of Bora Bora or something, isn't it? And we've got our little queue happening up here. Ozflight Simba bringing up the rear, followed by Mr. Simblitz, Marcus Simmer, and Kanga. And we got someone flying a big bird. Where are they flying from? Sydney all the way to where? It's not showing. Oh no, we just all disappeared. What happened there? Oh no, we got probed by the aliens. We're disappeared now. That's weird. Not sure what's not showing the whole way, but anyways. But they're going to KDF. That's Dallas Fort Worth or whatever it is, isn't it? Fourth something. That's an old school. What are they in? Oh, that's flying some sort of so there's a lot of registered virtual airlines that they can register with SayIntentions, so they can actually fly the SayIntentions flights and use the registered airline in there as well. So that's why that's got the logo up there. Anywho, I'm still here working, like a job. What's the latest on the membership restructuring? I'm thinking of signing up. I was talking about it. Are we talking about the Oz Flight Simmer 1 Century cap, or are we talking about what I was showing there in SayIntentions? Oh, my sim's frozen. Oz Flight Simmer, I'll come back to you because my sim's frozen. And I never was getting any of these sim freezes until I put until I put Blade GSX in. Come on. I wonder if I paused it accidentally. No, it's totally frozen. It still might come good. We've had longer freezes than this. Holy shit. Alright, we'll look at everything's coming good. Holy cow. Just see what's going to happen with the AP, because AP's off. Yeah, we're all over the shop now. After that. Good old Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. I don't know why I'm getting that alarm. Everything's broke. I think I had a WASM crash. Yeah, I think I have. The pilot's not even going to bother to work. So I think that's a WASM crash there. It's not even going to pick up and turn. Freaking out. I can't even get it to autopilot on the on the heading bug. Yeah, that's a WASM crash. Yeah. Gonskis. Gonskis. Can't even get any autopilot to work. Can't even get AP2 to flick on for me. Oh no, what's going on here? Something happened. She wanted to kick back in. Come on. Nah, it's still screwed the pooch. No autopilot restrictions down to 2.5 or below. Yeah, I'm not going to bother doing that. I'm not hand flying it the whole way. Like, there's the North Island there, but... like, how far do we have actually to fly here? Top of D's in 16 minutes. That'll take us way too long to get there. See if I can get back onto... like, it should just kick on. Yeah, now I turn the speed off. It's not even going to go back on either. Nothing's
New Zealand 7766, contact Christchurch Control on 123.7.
Ooh, over to Christchurch Control on 123.7 Air New Zealand 7766. Christchurch Control, this is Air New Zealand 7766. We're currently with you at flight level 350. We're having some issues with our instruments and we've lost our autopilot.
New Zealand 7766, Christchurch Control identified. Good morning.
14 to top of D. I'm contemplating if I actually want to try and fly this manually, but I don't really want to fly it. Like, there's still a fair way to go. We've got to basically fly all the way up here and come around, so. Bugger. No. No siree. What a pain in the backside. What a pain in the backside. I wonder what happened there. Some sort of freezing issue there. Hey. Wowee. What a bugger. What a bugger. Sorry, guys, for Kanga Marcus and Mr. Simblitz, who I was flying with. My apologies for, I think it was Kanga. My apologies, but yeah, some sort of WASM crash or something there due to that freeze. So it happened not so long ago, a couple of flights back, and then I did the alt control delete and it fixed it. But that time around, but I think we're in a different plane, so I wonder what's actually causing it. I actually don't think it's GSX, come to think of it. Just grab the Pelican and do circuits around Rotorua until we land. I don't feel like flying after that. So, yeah. It's GSX. Don't forget to answer Sentry's question. I don't know. So I was going to have it changed already, but then I've got to look into it, Sentry, due to I don't want people to lose their things. Hang on. If someone changed their membership on a YouTube for a particular YouTube channel from a different monetary rate, will they lose their length of service? I wonder if it's going to actually pick that up. Will I lose my progressive months when I change a membership level on a YouTube channel? No, you will not lose your accumulated progressive months, a local loyalty badges tenure when you change your membership level on YouTube channel. Whenever you upgrade or downgrade, your badge will retain its accumulated loyalty time. There we go. Cool. So research done. So basically I'm going to be setting up a new one, and then what I'll do is I'll give time for when people, like, I'll have it set up and it'll be there for like a month before I'll kill the other ones off, and people can, over the month period, they can move over to it. So if you're on first class lounge, you can move to the new first class lounge, which will be cheaper. If you're in the business class lounge, you can just move across because it will be the same price over to it. So I don't know, in the next week I'll get it set up, and then from then on I'll leave it for a month, and then people can move over. And if people don't move over, I'll just kill the other ones off. See, I don't really want to kill the other ones off until people move it over. So I might have to keep everything going for a couple of months to give people a chance to move over. But that's what's going to happen. So that's the only question that I needed to sort out. So I should ask my phone some more questions more often than what I just did. So I'll put that on the list for all the other stuff. I've just got to work out the perks and stuff. But you're welcome to, Century Cap, if you want to, you're welcome to just join up to the business class lounge. And then if you want access to the first class lounge in the Discord and stuff, just let me know and I'll manually move you in there. It's not just only the, I've got to set up all the Discord stuff, so. Set a deadline date. Yeah, but I remember I did this once before on one of the other levels or something like that, and people don't listen. What's the reason for the change over, Dave? I don't want there to be a paid level anymore. So I don't want people to be able to have to pay the difference to access the first class lounge or anything like that. I just want it to be all at the same rate, so there's no discrimination between the amount that a person pays. So you can just have a membership. Obviously, it's going to be a different price than what people in Twitch pay. People in Twitch will pay a little bit more because they're the prices set by Twitch. I can't do anything about it, but the YouTube ones I can. So yeah, I'll be doing that. So yeah, I just want people to be able to get more value for their money, and then that may entice more people to go into the first class lounge and bring more people into the Discord. Like we have a bunch of people in there, but it will bring more people, will have more access to it. So we have a lot more people on, like we don't have heaps of, I'll have a look. We don't have massive amount of subscribers, to be honest, or memberships. It's not, I don't really push it. I don't really push the memberships. But how many do we have? But a majority of people are on the lower tier, and I was like, well, why don't we just have one tier? Where is it? I wonder if I've got internet problems, because my internet feels really, really slow. Or I wonder if it's YouTube or something, because it's really slow bringing out the pages. That's odd. Usually only does that when YouTube's been an issue. I think it maybe that issue stemmed from YouTube, maybe. Don't know. Nah, it's just not bringing. Oh, hang on, it's acting really, really slow. Memberships. Let's see. Do we have a number? Do we have a number? Am I in the right spot? Yeah. So we have in total. We have, like, we don't have heaps of members, by the way, guys, and we have 56 people in business class lounge, and then we have 31 in the first class lounge. So there's more than double in the business class lounge. So for sort of like streamers and stuff, that sort of stuff's like quite low numbers. But like I said, I don't really push it too much. So, but yeah, so we don't have many of you guys in there, but we do have some. So will the info be in your Discord? Yeah, I'll end up posting it in there. So, and also YouTube post as well is a good way. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you got notifications turned on, because you are then missing out if you don't have notifications turned on of the bi-weekly or the fortnightly, bi-weekly giveaways that we're doing. So they get posted in the YouTube. So if you want access to that, you just got to be a member. So at the moment, there's like 1 in 85 chance of actually winning something each fortnight. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well. Yeah. So, but yeah, because I just want to join it together, because I just think people get more value. Like, you know, the world's tough as it is, paying subscription services. Not everyone likes paying for it, let alone watching my ugly face on YouTube. So I appreciate all you guys. By fortnightly is the same thing as weekly. I know. That's why when I say it, I get confused. I'm trying to think which way naturally comes out the best for me. Or is it a semi-fortnight? I don't know, William Kelly. I honestly don't know. But yeah, I just want to give you guys more value for what you get for, because I think I don't think people get value for money. Like, I honestly don't know why people are members of the Ozflight Cyber channel. So, but anyways, it is what it is. Particularly when the last sort of 12 months we've been sort of not 100% consistent with our streaming times, because I know the memberships are related to streaming, not related to video content, so which is a different thing. So yes, anywho, that's what it's all about. But yeah, so this year I decided to do bi-weekly, or bi-fortnightly or fortnightly giveaways to the members as well. So it doesn't matter if you're business class lounge or first class lounge or Twitch, everybody gets access to that one. So I think before the weekend, either tomorrow or Friday, I'll set up the next one. We all need a bit of ugly in our lives. Oh, you dirty dog. You a dirty dog. And obviously I've got to do something with this camera / lens / light because it's really triggering a bunch of you guys. So I'll need to get that sorted too. Well, on that note, I'm going to bed then because we couldn't finish that flight. So apologies that the sim wasn't behaving. Get a key light on your head. I do have a key light on my head, but if I get another one on a different angle, it will fix it. But people want me to change my aperture and all that sort of stuff like that, and I don't want to change it. So I'll just get a light, which I was going to anyway. Hello, I love your setup. I have a question with Microsoft. Set to Pacific frame rate limit. Yeah, it's set to 60. So it's set to 60. And then my screen will do 120. So then I set it to 60, and then my frame gen will get it to the 120. So yeah. So basically, you need to really set it to what your screen can do. Don't set it unlimited because your screen's not going to be able to do it any frame rates higher than that. So, but yeah. So I have set it to 60 and I let DLS do its thing to get me to 120. So yeah, it seems to work pretty good. No worries, Marcus. Apologies it didn't turn out very well. Thanks, Aaron. You dirty buggers. Dirty buggers. Anyways, go and check out the Flight Sim Mod store. They're absolutely awesome people over there. They got 25% February summer sale on at the moment. Go and check out SayIntentions. Go and check out Just Flight. All the supporting peeps. Enjoy the holiday, Aaron. All right, guys. Love you lots. We'll be back on Saturday, but we'll have our video out on Friday. This week. I'm only doing one video this week because we did 3 last week. So just a news video this week. So anyways, thank you very much. Appreciate everybody for flying with us. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate all the super chats, the donos, the gifted subs. Very, very kind of you guys. So thank you so much for that. And have a great rest of your week. I'll be around in other people's streams anyway throughout the week. So, but yeah, I'll let you know if we actually start Twitch Tuesdays this Tuesday. We'll see. We'll see if I can get to it. Anyways, love you lots. Have a great rest of your week, everybody. And I'll see you on I'll see you on Saturday. All right. Take care. And Mr. Simblitz, be nice. Be very, 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 very nice to the ATCs, because if you're nice to people, then they're nice back to you. Grumpy pants. See you, everybody.